All right, teachers, I want to walk you through the process of checking out a Chromecart for this school year. So we would really like you to get those Chromebooks out, use them in the classroom. But one of the things that we know has been an issue for some of you is, how do I know when the Chromecart's available? How do I check it out? And how do I get those Chromecarts into my classroom so I can use them? So I wanted to make that process as simple as possible. So what we've done is set it up on the website. So the first thing you need to do is just head on over to www.cbamidland.org, just our normal school website. So nothing special, just the normal school website. And you'll find there, once you get to the school website, you'll find this login menu on the far right. You don't have to click on the login, you just hover over it. And when you hover over it, it gives you this larger menu. You'll see the headmaster login, Alma login, which is the student information system for the junior senior high this year. Vital Source Bookshelf is the e-textbook site for our students. Rosetta Classroom, obviously foreign language. And then you'll see Chromecart Orange and Chromecart Red. So simply pick a Chromecart, orange or red, to check its availability. If the one you're looking for isn't available, you can come back and click the other one and see if it's available. But I'm going to click on orange today, and it's going to take me out here to a Google Calendar of sorts. It's basically an appointment scheduler. You'll see there are no appointments available this week because school's not yet in session. But down here it tells me that the next available slot is on August 31st, the first day of school. Perfect. So I click on that. It takes me to that week. You'll see that here I have all of the weeks available. This is the first week of school. And then I can click to the next week of school, the next week of school, and so on and so forth. You'll see that there are other events that show up on the calendar. It says pastoral staff meeting, lunch with dad. These are events that are on my Google Calendar. So you will see your own events as well as the availability of the cart. This is nice because if you put other things on your calendar that are going to affect when you want to use that Chromebook, perhaps you enter some of your lesson plan information or things onto your calendar, field trips or visitors into your classroom, the hours they have Spanish or other things, and maybe you put those on a calendar and that would show up here so that you could see what conflicts there might be. But regardless of whether you do that or not, you'll see all of the open slots. They're 30-minute slots. Feel free to check it out for an hour or for 90 minutes if necessary. If we need to come up with a policy because it's being used too often for too long in a certain classroom, we can follow up with that. But for now, use it as long as you need to. And it may take you a little while to get students on those Chromebooks the first time. It's a pretty quick process, but regardless, that first time they use it or the first time you use a new product, it can take a little bit of time. So I'll pick my slots. Let's say Friday. I plan to do it Friday morning, and I'm going to take it from 9 o'clock until 10:30. So I picked the 9 to 9:30 slot, and it says open, and now it adds my name because that's who's going to use it. So you can just go ahead and backspace, delete the open part, and just leave your name and click save. Okay, now it's going to ask me, do I want to go look at that in my own Google Calendar or stay here? Well, I just want to stay here. I don't need to go see it in my calendar. I trust that it's going to put it there because I know that it will. And plus I have 2 more slots because I want 90 minutes, not 30 minutes. So I've done 30 minutes, then I'm going to do the next 30 minutes. So I'm going to take the next 30 minutes from the cart and I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to take the next 30 minutes. So now I've checked that Chromecart out for 90 minutes. You'll see 1, 2, 3 slots back to back from 9 to 10:30. I've checked out the orange Chromecart. Now, a couple things have happened. I can go look at this in my own calendar, and if I do, it's going to show me the event and ask me if I want to edit anything. And I'm going to say no. I'm just going to save it up here. This is like when you do a normal event. So I'm going to save that, and that's all good to go. So now when I look at my own calendar on the 31st, so let's jump ahead to the week of the 31st. On that Friday, you'll notice that I have now I'm going to turn off the Chromecart calendar in here so you don't get confused with that. But this is my own calendar, and you'll see now that there are 3 slots for that Chromecart. Now, I just kept my name, David Warren, David Warren, David Warren, and I got rid of the open part because it didn't mean anything to me. But you may want to put in here Chromecart usage, brain pop lesson. You can put whatever you want as the title of this in the calendar. So whatever you type in is going to be what throws it on your calendar. But the best part of it is when another teacher comes in, now that 9 o'clock, 9:30, and 10 o'clock slot on Friday, September 4th, when we don't have school, but regardless, on the slot that you choose, that is going to now show up as not available. It's not going to be open anymore for another student, or excuse me, another teacher to check that out. So that's what it's going to do. It's also going to send you an email. So if I go here to my email, let's go ahead and go to my email account real quick. And let's see. Not sure. So when I log in here to my email account, you'll see it's going to have sent me an invitation and a reminder. So I go here to my updates, and I see I have three, 9 o'clock, 9:30, and a 10 o'clock, all three slots. It sent me that in my email as well. So just a nice feature. It should make it very easy for you to find when's the Chromecart available, to click on those open slots, check it out, and get it in your classroom.